Hello, good day. It's Carrie Kaufman coming to you from the beaches of Iceland. I'm actually on Diamond Beach. As you can see here behind me, there's these little bits of iceberg that on this black sand beach, they get washed up and they look like diamonds. If you zoom in, they're just crystallized. It's absolutely gorgeous. And over here behind me is a glacier we just came off of. You can see that. And just over the hill where you can't see, there's an area, a larger area without a beach. You can't go down close to it, but these massive icebergs are there that have washed off the glacier, and several of them have flipped over, and the water patterns underneath are very inconsistent. So they make all these amazing shapes, and underneath the surface, they're blue. It's like Tiffany blue because the sun and the air hasn't hit them yet. So it's just astounding. So today, in our last episode of my series in Iceland, I wanted to talk to you about your plan for your business. We spent all week long talking about your goals, your dreams develop into goals, but they don't mean anything without actually having a plan in place. So think about it like this. This iceberg over there, the giant one, if you can see that, think about, along with my husband, think about that like that's your big picture plan. That's the massive strategic plan for your business that looks your big, hairy, audacious goals looking 5+ years out. And then you've got some of those icebergs off in the ocean that you can't see too well from here. Those are kind of medium-sized plans. Those might represent your annual plans. And then these little guys that wash up here on the beach, those are your action plans. Okay, so those are the types of plans that you need in your business. You need a strategic plan and you need an action plan, and they're distinctly different. I actually do them in entirely different planning styles along with my clients. So when is the right time to do a strategic plan for your business? And the answer is there is no right time. This is a very intensive type of process because it's different from an action plan. An action plan, we get together once a quarter, we meet for a day, usually in a group setting, and we knock it out. It's very, very simple and easy to follow. A strategic plan, though, is meant to answer the primary decisions that you have to make in order to scale up your business consistently and safely over the long term. Those are decisions about people, decisions about strategy, decisions about how you're going to execute, and decisions about your cash and how you're going to continue to grow profitability in the business. And that takes time. And there will never be a full day or a couple of days when your entire management team or leadership team is suddenly available. The skies won't part. That day is never going to come when they have nothing to do. They're busy, you're busy. You have to make the time. You have to schedule it. And it's important to do it in a retreat style setting, typically out of your own office. A lot of my clients come to my office or will rent an off-site location because that's where they think better, where they're not distracted from the day-to-day demands and the phones and the people and the constant barrage that you're hit with on a day-to-day basis. So if you don't already have a strategic plan for your business, I invite you to let me help you with that. Between now and the end of the year, I'm calendaring a few days, blocking out a few days to help a handful of companies think about the long-term strategic vision for their companies. If you already have a strategic plan, but you've not boiled it down to an action plan, meaning it's not getting looked at on a weekly and quarterly basis, then I invite you to join me for one of my action planning workshops as well. So I hope you've been enjoying this series on Iceland as much as we have. And if I haven't already convinced you to add Iceland to your bucket list, I don't know what else I can do, guys. This place is absolutely incredible. It's the nature, I see why they call it the land of fire and ice. It's breathtaking. So I hope that you've enjoyed this series, taking in the beautiful views and learning about goal setting and strategic planning for your business. Until we see you again, take care. Cheers.